All right, here.
Yes.
Yes. What's up? What's up, bro?
Tired.
Tired. You've been going through a lot this last week. I've been hearing the news. Um, bunch of stuff. bunch of stuff. Now you hit me up the other day talking about like the comic shop is erupting right now. What in what way was it like a discourse? Because of like I want to talk about what happened, I guess, but because it's Black History Month, so might as well. But what like essentially we'll lay it out. We'll lay it out. So what happened with Comics Explained, basically?
Let me just
First off, I'm kind of new to this like this creator. I didn't really like. I kind of did a crash course trying to catch up with what was going on because I didn't really. I didn't really. They weren't on my radar, and I didn't know like what was going on. But this person apparently is like a pretty big deal. He looked like a cousin of mine too. So I was like immediately I was like, damn, is that family? But what's going
so
on, with
there
my
was
man?
rest in peace to comic historian. He was like kind of the biggest uh at this space, and then he's just kind of a dude that was like always second, but I guess now he's first. And to be honest, like I don't really like these kinds of comic book YouTubers where they just upload the video of the dude of the they just upload the video of the comic, and then they just tell you what's going on. And I mean, I guess that's cool for like other people, but if you're going that far to like watch the video, at that point you should just read it online or buy the book.
Oh, so they're basically just doing like an audiobook version or Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, like an abridged version of kind of what's going on, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they explain the shit to you. I look, I'm not too like, I know who they are and I know what kind of content that they have just because I've been doing this for so long. But I've never wanted to watch it because I live it, I read it. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't need to go on YouTube and just do the thing,
Yeah.
But I respect these kinds of YouTubers in this space because they provide an entryway into the hobby. Some start reading comics because of these guys, and others just don't. So I mean, I don't mean to be elitist, but I mean that kind of content is just, it's not for me. I'm more into the content of people like saying like, "Yo, this new book came out, blase blase blah. Check it out. This is what it's about. Go to your comic book store and buy it." That's just the type of comic book. I guess that's the type of content creator I strive to be. I guess I could call myself a content creator now. Um, I want to give you the information, and I want you to do the work, and I don't want to do the work for you. You know what I mean? Like I don't. But I guess that's how some people get into the hobby. But yeah, it's Black History Month. He essentially people were like, "Yo, man, can you do Milestone Comics?" And he had some crazy shit to say. I'm not sure exactly what he said, because I was just trying to avoid spoilers for what he. I did hear
So he
some.
was talking about stuff that could be coming out, but then he said some out of pocket stuff.
Nah. It was just somebody was just like, "Hey, man, like, why don't you, review Milestone? Like, not review, but why don't you talk about Milestone Comics? Because it's Black History Month and it's kind of what you do. And there's people that would want that. And before we start, before we get into what he said, I just want to explain, like, Milestone is very important because I think when I was a kid, when you grow up predominantly in the Bronx, and when you're a nerd at that time, you don't really know, you couldn't really find communities back in those days. The internet was a thing, but we didn't have social media in 2004. We didn't have, a lot of the kinds of crazy shit that we have now to find other people. Now, I was lucky enough to have comic book friends when I was growing up. I mean, I was the only one who read comics, but anime was big in my friend circle in like the early 2000s. Um, and so that's kind of how we find each other. You know what I mean? And there wasn't many places other black nerds, Hispanic nerds, Latino nerds can find each other, especially when you're like 12 or 13, because you can't go outside. So when other kids saw my friend group reading manga, they'd be like, oh shit, like, you know what that is? And then we'd be like, yeah. They go, oh, I like Rurouni Kenshin, or oh, I like this and this and that. So, um, a lot of kids back then, a lot of millennials, I'll say, we grew up with it, but we don't have the community that we had now. And a lot of us just kind of went about the motions for a very long time of just keeping it to ourselves. Like we know what it is, we've watched it, or and
You had your groups, and then you knew when to not talk about it, just
yeah.
to like keep the status quo, whatever it is you're doing. Like, it wasn't as like it's not like now where literally athletes like combat sports guys are walking out with anime gear on, and everybody, Marvel became a big hit in the cinema, so now everyone's got Marvel shirts on and DC shirts on. It's like
Oh no, yeah, that
there,
was like a
there was
target on your back.
yeah, no, there was a time where it's like don't only with your people.
Yeah, don't do that.
Only with your tribe.
And my cousins were like hella hood, and they were super hood, like gang banging ass niggas, stabbing people, doing all that shit. And they watched anime. Um, they were into Marvel and DC, but you can't. At that time, it's like kind of they used to smoke blunts in the room and play Dragon Ball Z and shit like that. So, um, a lot of us kind of were around that. Now, with and then I think for American comics at that time, you know, we didn't have a lot of the black characters that we had that we have today, and we don't have this push to get black characters into the forefront like we do now. So back then, Milestone Comics was kind of all we had, but at the same time, there were, kind of silenced in a way. They tried to silence them, and
They try to pull a UPN
yeah, exactly.
on. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where it's like it's heat over here, but it's almost like you gotta go through 3 different steps just to watch it, and you gotta be in the know.
and DC was very they'd be like, listen here, hard R's, you're not gonna you ain't gonna talk about this in this book, so a lot of the stories that can be seen as woke or political are just stories to me. You know what I mean? Like, cause I went through a lot of the stuff back in those days. So a lot of these stories resonate with me, and I'm like, oh, this is good. You know what I mean? Not because it's radically different, but it's just because I relate to it. So, and how this goes into comics explained was because he kind of had a lot to say about it, which I was
And I didn't watch the full thing in detail myself, but um,
he posted it on his Twitter.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, he posted a 9-minute video on his Twitter because he knew he'd get roasted the least hardest there.
Wow. Okay.
So, I didn't even know this was happening. I just opened up TikTok and then that was the first thing that came up.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
And I heard people were just like, "Oh, this guy's done. He's dead. Whatever."
I don't think he's dead. But
R.I.P. I mean, people probably just like doing it to do it, but me see if you did anything recently.
I think you just scroll all the way up. Go to media.
Which one was it? I know it's not the gift.
Keep scrolling down. The 9-minute one.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Yeah. All right. So let me see something real quick. Let me see what he's got. This guy's got to say.
Is Werewolf? Where's my man? Oh, Werewolf Blast ain't here.
He ain't here yet. He ain't here just yet. So he's like, yo, it's been a couple weeks. What's up? And
Is
then
that a Werewolf Blast?
nah, soon in a little bit.
Oh.
Should be though. Let me see what this cat got to say.
So for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, let's think. Okay, so it has been a crazy last few days.
Oh, this boy got the tism.
Because honestly, I think
And he did the glasses. He did the glasses joint.
so for those of you guys who don't know,
He about to go in.
Yeah.
a few days ago, a guy tweeted out that he thought I was a coon because I had not covered Milestone. The fact that I had covered a lot of black characters, it didn't matter. It was the fact that I had not covered Milestone. Now, of course, this draw drew a lot of ire from the fans, and it kind of left me asking the question, like, what the hell about that makes me a coon? Like, I don't understand that. Why would you even use a racial slur like that in the first place? But the argument that they had, and to their credit, the argument that they had was that while covering all those other characters from Marvel and DC was nice, Milestone is probably the most important creation within the black community. Which is to say, Milestone Comics is effectively food within comic books, right? It is black superheroes created by black.
All right, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Do you agree with that statement?
Uh,
Milestone is FUBU in comic books.
I agree with it, but not the way he agrees with it.
Ah, yeah, okay.
He's calling it. I could already tell what
like,
kind
what
of.
do you mean, you people? It's like, what do you mean, you people? It's
So
like, yeah, okay.
So I agree with it in the sense of like, for me, and when we grew up in the hood, everybody had FUBU, and if you don't know what
Yeah.
FUBU stands for, it stands for us by us, right? And FUBU at the time was it's a black owned streetwear brand that blew up, and people really repped it because at the time, a lot of the stuff like a lot of the streetwear up and coming streetwear brands like Mark Echo and things like that were getting big were white owned.
Yeah.
So when FUBU hit the streets, I think this might have even been before Sean John had his clothing
I
brand.
think just before they probably
Yeah.
rode that wave.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but a lot of people were really excited because a lot of black people, African Americans, a lot of us, we got to wear something that we felt started from nothing and it became this really really huge brand. I mean, we had the NWO fucking rocking FUBU shirts on WCW Nitro, and
did.
that was crazy, so I look at it in the sense of like it's FUBU for comics in the sense of like it was these small rebellious African American guys and Latino guys, LGBTQ people, all that stuff that were like we want these stories and we're going to put it out by any means necessary. So in a sense, FUBU was very big, and FUBU deserves a lot of credit for what it did to streetwear, for what it did for small, fashion brands owned by black people. At the time, I mean, I don't really know what the retrospective is on FUBU. I don't know the details. I don't know anything about that. So if you have any negative things to say, I'm not looking at it from the aspect. I'm just looking at it from the aspect of a kid growing up, seeing people, Ray J, all these other famous black people wearing FUBU. So I see it as a positive way, but I don't think that he's saying it's FUBU for comics in the way that I'm saying it.
He's saying it like it's ghetto. Like,
yeah,
it's the FUBU, and it's almost like in the tone. It's like it's the FUBU. I'm like, that's why I had to pause. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you?
Because he definitely is half black. I could already smell it on him. Like, he's definitely half black.
He's half black, but it seems just like off the 30 seconds I've heard him talk, he the type that really like And don't get me wrong, so I grew up in the South, right? I grew up in a predominantly white town, and I hung out with black people on the sides of the town that they were about. But for the most part, you couldn't escape white people. Then you drive a mile or two out, see a white people. It's usually in rural North Carolina. Once you get out of the cities, it's like they're everywhere, and you know how to act around them, you know how to be around them. But then at some point, like you get, you find those folks that are just, like they assimilate to the point where it's like almost like you could tell that they almost don't want to be around anyone darker than them because it feels like the
I
air
thought
of the
he
room
was-
has changed. You know what
I thought he was Latino. I thought he was like Puerto Rican, Dominican.
I thought that's why it looked like it too a little bit too. But like, there's something in there that whatever is causing his pigmentation, he don't want to be around that side. Like,
Probably.
it seems like he want to limit it a little bit. But granted, I mean, I don't know. Let me hear about, because he says that he does review black characters. It's just something about Milestone specifically that he just wanted to pause on. So we'll see.
The basis behind Milestone's creation was that there just hadn't really been any representation within the comic book industry regarding, or really not a lot of representation within the comic book industry regarding black faces when it came to create comic books and black superheroes, which is an accurate statement. You'd have to be some kind of a fool to deny that, right? The facts speak for themselves. And so, over the course of this debate, there was I debate is generous word, but over the course of this debate, right, I make this statement where I say, I am not interested in covering Milestone because I am not interested in being a mouthpiece for black politics. Now, people who saw that and
Okay. All right.
What?
What? Wait, hold, so let me. I just want to dissect that a little bit. So he was asked. I feel like he's having the wrong conversation. He thinks he's having, because it's like you didn't, if you were in that debate, you didn't even have to go that far and say something like that. Like, why would you even say something?
But
like
who's asking you? But first off, politics is politics.
Like, the politics is politics.
Yeah. What like there are no white politics. There
Yeah.
are no Latino politics. There are no Hispanic. There are no like politics are politics. Like period across the
Yeah.
board. And some people use politics to suppress others. And some people use their politics to get other people's voices heard. Saying black politics is fucking wild.
Crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did you make that kind of leap? Because, so first off, someone asks you, hey, even if they're a fan, so you just explained yourself earlier. You said, oh, okay, I do cover black characters. But a fan is wondering, why didn't you cover what at the time was a very, very important, which even he said it was an important, even though he might not have said it the way we thought, it was an important group of comics for its time, and it maybe deserves a light. You also have a platform. It would be cool to see you do something like that with it. And then his jump was, I don't want to get into black politics. One, what makes you think you a comic book? Like, that's another thing. Was like, I love my nerd people. I love y'all, like, because I'm with y'all. But once niggas get into that blurred category where like they got like they act like they at the club, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're a nerd, bro. You don't have the power you think you have. Like, I'm telling you. Like,
There's even like the race bait YouTubers who, like, I follow them just so I could see what talking points they make. So I follow their content just because I want to see like what racist shit they're gonna say next. But even them, right? Like, I would say maybe 10, 15-ish years ago, they had a lot of power. But I think comics and just the whole hobby in general is getting bigger to the point where comic book content creators that complain about shit that's woke, oh, this is woke, that's woke, like, they're just like, it doesn't matter anymore.
Right. But for him, he's saying he like, okay, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to be a spokesperson for something. But it's like, that wasn't even your position to begin with.
No, it wasn't.
You're a content creator. You create content. You are a person of color, and it would be nice if you showcase some stuff about people of color, because there are people in his position who probably aren't a person of color, who probably are just as popular, just as famous, have a couple million followers, who they'll never talk about Milestone Comics probably. So it'd be nice to have the avenue. But what it kind of sounds like is, oh, I don't want to be the spokesperson for black politics. You're signaling to your already white audience that, oh, okay, I'm going to be in your neckbeard camp and also not be woke, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Because what you get is a lot of these people in this nerd space, anime space, collector space, comic space, is like, especially video game space, like neckbeard white dudes on the internet talking about how stuff is woke, because they want to signal to actual racists so that way they get clicks and likes and views. And I'm just like, y'all gotta stop. And then and then just to say that in an interview, like, how flustered were you? Like, you must, like, that hurt his white side. That hurt his white side. Black politics. The fuck is black politics? But hey, he's the spokesperson, so
I know. Yeah, he's the mouthpiece.
he's the mouthpiece. Yeah.
Interpreted it that way. But
Oh,
what did I
nigga.
actually mean
Nigga.
and wanted it to be racist, interpreted it that way. People who saw it and wanted it to be innocuous, interpreted it that way. But what did I actually mean when I said that? Well, here's what I mean. When I sit down and I make a video, the only thing that factors into my decision making on making that video is, did I enjoy the story? And that's it. Right? Now, it's not to say that race cannot factor in to my enjoyment of a video. Or I'm sorry, of a comic book. And sometimes it does. A really good example of that is Adam, the Legend of Blue Marvel. People who've been a fan of my channel for a long time know I love the Adam Bashir. And honestly, I think it's reasonable to say the reason most people out there even know who Blue Marvel is because of the video that I made like 11 years ago about his character. Right? And so, for those of you guys who don't know who Adam Bashir is Marvel's first black superhero. Not in terms of publishing. There were certainly black superheroes before Adam Bashir was released. But as far as the Marvel in-universe continuity goes, Adam Bashir predates Black Panther, Sam Wilson, the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the whole 9 yards. He was there before them all. But he operated as a superhero in the 1960s. So as you can imagine, we're knee-deep in the civil rights movement at that point in time. And so during a fight with his arch nemesis, Connor Sims, Blue Marvel's mask appears. And the whole country learns he's a black man. And at that point, racial tensions skyrocket. Because on one side, you've got the government in white America who are panicking. They're freaking out. Oh my God, this indestructible man is black. Well, what if he decides to kill all the white people and destroy the government, right? And in revenge for past, transgressions against the black community. On the other hand, you have the black community itself who's saying, Adam Bashir, you have to side with us, right? You are black. You have to fight alongside us in our cause. And so eventually he's called into the office of President Kennedy. And as a former Marine, it's like a huge honor, right? And so Kennedy asked him, where do you stand in all of this? And Adam Bashir makes it clear in no uncertain terms, he is not a protector of black America any more than he's a white American, or a protector for white America. And he has no intention of seeking revenge or destroying the government, or anything like that. But Kennedy ends up telling him, well, I can appreciate that. We need you to step down because you operating as a superhero is elevating racial tensions, which pisses Bashir off to no end. But because he's a former Marine and he considers it an order from the President of the United States and respects the office of the President, he agrees, right? He ultimately steps down from his role as a superhero. Now, that element defines his character for the remainder of the story. And while he certainly doesn't become as cynical as Connor Sims regarding humanity,
I'm waiting for him to try to piece it together that he's Adam in this analogy.
He is.
That's what I'm like, bro. Okay, I get you. You're dodging a little bit, but then also it's like, are you about to call yourself the Blue Marvel?
Blue Marvel essentially told the president, I don't want to be a mouthpiece for black politics. I just want to be a superhero. And I'm like, bro, you don't like, do you not understand like what you saying, bro?
This is great,
bro. That's wild.
But again, it's
you
like
you just said the same thing that you said, and then trying to make it repackage it like, see, I like black stories.
Yeah,
this is fantasy.
Even he, my nigga, your job, my nigga, for real, your job. I just met you. I don't even follow your channel, but I'm glad to see somebody out here presenting comics or whatever, like getting your money up, doing your thing. You got over millions of subscribers. That is your job, and a fan of your job just asked you. And I don't know the conference. I don't know the debate, so I didn't watch that. I didn't know how pressing it was because he might have just got flustered and fucked up. Because a lot of these people, especially these people, unless they're good behind a camera, but a lot of these people fold in live action. I know several of these like the anime based content creators, the ones that do really those cool videos and stuff that you would see online in like the 2010s. A lot of them, you see them at a con, they got no people skills. Like they don't know how to react in like a certain situation. So if you were at a live debate and you got flustered and you said some shit off cup, that's fine. But like you don't got to be doing all this, because the fact is, like, your job is just to review stuff. Someone wanted you to review something, and then you said some crazy.
He said, "Oh, I don't want to be a mouthpiece," but nobody's asking you to be a mouthpiece for for quote unquote black politics. Like, you don't have to, like, just shut up and review the book, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're making this.
You could have said, "Oh, you know what? You could even lied off the cuff and just said, "Oh, you know what? I'm right. I just got so much on my plate, but I want to get to it. It's one of my wish lists." And then you could have let that sit for 5 years. You could have let that explanation.
Yeah, it's so weird where he felt, I guess, because somebody called him a coon, which.
But and then that statement, I don't know. I don't watch all his content, but maybe that statement could have been warranted if he had been a fan of yours for 5+ years. Like, I don't know. I don't watch what he does, so he could have done some coon behavior.
I mean, him trying to compare himself to Blue Marvel and ultimately going through this long-winded speech just to say the same thing that he said.
Yeah,
that's some weird behavior.
it's weird, bro. It's weird. It seems like you don't. I don't like you don't really want to rock with it, or like maybe you want to rock with us when it suits you, or if it taps a certain line where you don't lose some of your fan base. Because I understand, uh I understand how big these like nerd communities are, just like you know comic, manga, art based communities are to, honestly, the white community. There's a lot of white. Like I said, I grew up in the South. Almost everyone I watched anime with growing up, they were white. I just watched it with them. You know what I mean? So I understand that they've been there. They've been there 60s, 70s. Dudes getting shoved in locker. White kids, neckbeards watching Star Wars. White kids.
Werewolf blast.
Werewolf blast in the house. Yo, you about to catch this our guy rant, our black mouthpiece.
Yeah, a black mouthpiece. Hey yo.
Hey yo. Nah, bro, like I understand how, I'm sure at least 50% of your following, and I'm being generous. At least 50% of his following are white men. They're probably like moderate to conservative, kind of halfway. And I know you probably do shit to not toe lines. Like, I can just feel it. I can feel it on your energy. But like, it's not that serious. You just messed up. You
Yeah, I get. All right, yeah, just press play. Let's just see.
Let me see.
Let's see.
When you get to see where she gets to see what life is like for him, despite having served his country, so on and so forth, he still experiences racial hostility. There's still certain places he can't go because of the color of his skin. So race very much plays a role in the story. And even if I could avoid the racial aspects of the story, why the hell would I? It makes for incredible storytelling, right? Now, let's take that and let's apply it to Milestone, right? I would not purport to be an expert on Milestone comics, right? I mean, I can lie and say that I am, but anyone who's knowledgeable about Milestone could press me for 5 minutes and figure out that I'm full of shit, right? And making the statement that I'm knowledgeable about Milestone. But I have read enough of the various stories that are out there to know that it just doesn't resonate with me on a personal level. In the same way that G.I. Joe doesn't resonate with me, or anything in Transformers that's not all hail Megatron. All hail.
I'll just be brief. I don't agree with that statement, because it's like I don't know, like, so you can cherry pick what you like and what you don't like when you're that big of a platform. I don't know. Like, doesn't that make you kind of want to try it out? Like, if your job is to read comic books all day and like people will pay you to watch you talk about comic books all day, why wouldn't you just do it for the like just to like show interest in it? Like, I don't know. For me, somebody who like started off watching anime kind of mildly, and then after I got more and more in the community, I started picking up stuff that I probably would not have if I didn't, make the steps necessary. That was about a 5-6 year journey. If you say you've been doing this shit for 10 plus years and you didn't just decide to pick up the comic and be like, maybe I'll give it a second shot from 15 years ago, I don't know. I don't know. That just sounds weird.
But there are some stories that just don't resonate with me, and Milestone's one of them. It just didn't resonate with me on a personal level. And so if I were to turn around and I were to make a video on a story arc from Milestone, and I don't enjoy it, then it means I either have to lie about enjoying it, or I tell people the reason why I'm making it in the first place. It's a black character.
All right, pause it. Pause all that.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
You don't have to like anything to
review it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not a fan of first person shooters, but if I see a first person shooter and I review it, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on whether it's good or not. Like, do I like the genre of first person shooters? No, but that doesn't mean that a first person shooter can't be good. Like, that's I mean,
yeah, and even like make it simple. You read comics and manga, right?
Yes.
So we've had conversations for a few years now at this point, like since I've known you over the years, where like you'll say, hey, somebody told me about a thing, or hey, I saw a thing and I decided to pick it up and read it and talk about it. You know what? I actually kind of like it. I picked this up. That was okay, but I recommended it to some friends of mine. Like, obviously, like, you work in the comic book industry, so I understand that you would be picking up books all the time. That makes sense. But he also does that for a living too. He reviews it. So why wouldn't he just pick it up? Like, it still seems like a way for him to cover up some mistakes.
There's a lot of comics that I don't like. Well, and it's not that I don't like them, it's just I'm not crazy about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, for one example, Absolute Batman, right? I'm not crazy about it. Like Absolute Batman doesn't resonate with me, right? It's not my favorite Batman. It's not my favorite Batman story. I thought it was serviceable when I read it, you know? Do I think it's the greatest thing in the world? No. Do I recommend it to people who I think will enjoy it very much so? Yes, I do, all the time. Like, there's so many books that I've read throughout the 20 plus years of me reading comics that I just thought were okay. But I recommend them because A, I know that they're important cornerstones of the hobby, and B, it seems like something that people or that person specifically would like to read. Like, I'm not really a big Marvel or DC guy. Like, Marvel and DC, they don't really resonate with me. I lean more toward independent comics. Am I never gonna read Marvel comics because Marvel doesn't resonate with me? Am I never gonna read DC comics because DC doesn't resonate with me? No. I read everything equally and I give everything a chance. And if somebody told me, hey, read this, make a video about it, and YouTube will pay you, I'll go, okay.
Exactly.
Here's my honest opinion.
It's not that deep. Like, and the crazy thing is, like, you do that so that you can become a better, you can be better at what you do and recommend people the right things. And it's like you keep the palette open. You know what I mean? It's okay to introduce yourself to bitter because it's like you got to know what the line is, right? But it's like also, yeah, if you've been in the game, he said he made a video 11 years ago, which means you've at least been in the industry for 12 years, right? And you just decided you didn't want to do it because it doesn't resonate with you. Like not once you thought, why don't I give it a shot, or just present it as something like you could have done what he said. He said, yeah, I could have been this. You could have, or you could have been honest and said, hey, I've never really been the biggest fan of it, but I wanted to give it a shot at this time and this point. And here's just an overview of what I read. Like,
or just put it out there for the people that want that kind of content.
Because you have a fan base that wants it.
Is it really gonna kill you to get like 1 million views on a video? Like, is that really? Is like, bro,
you can't fake it. You can't fake it. Or you not trying to piss off part of your crowd. That's all I'm hearing.
You know, the crazy part is that I don't think anybody would have been pissed off at it had he done it.
Probably not.
It's weird, but
then that's you when you're allergic to your melanin. Where there are those people who like they don't want to be around their people because they don't want to feel like they're associated with their people. I know that feeling, and I'm not trying to typecast a person I just met, but I like that's what it feels like. It feels like I don't want. Who let them in? It's like, nigga, you are them. Like the fuck you mean?
All right, press play. Let's.
We'll finish this guy out. Let's see.
The videos that I make are all based on whether or not I enjoy them and my fans enjoy them. The color of your skin, regardless of what it is not going to somehow magically grant you access.
But how do you know? All right, pause. How do you know what your fans would or wouldn't enjoy?
Unless you put the video out.
Yeah.
Put one out, and if it tanks, then you have your answer. You know what I mean?
I was okay. You can press play.
Yeah.
Like that rule that I follow is applied universally across the board.
Wait. Press pause. And you know, and apparently his fans do like it because look at all the look at everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's cooked. He's done.
I review based on something if I would like it. And my fan, well, your fans are telling you that this is what they want.
They want this shit. This is dope. They want this stuff, bro. Like, it just makes it's a lot of backpedaling. It's a lot of backpedaling.
For example, a buddy of mine, Victor, and Victor, if you see this, he's dragged me into this bullshit. But a buddy of mine, Victor, right,
This bullshit.
is a black man, and he is one of my closest friends on the planet. He wrote a
Did he just
Well, my black friend.
My black friend. I have black friends. Victor. Fuck.
Victor hates Milestone.
Victor
He's like,
hates-
why does this exist? Play it.
Oh God, fella, my brother.
And I told him the same thing that I tell people in emails, I get inundated with them all the time, right? That I tell people who I happen to meet at a Comic-Con who have an indie comic, I tell them the same thing. I will read it and I will let you know, but no promises. I will not guarantee you that I will cover it. And he said, cool, fair enough. I go home and I read it and I fucking love it. Why? The whole story centers on a character named Apex Prime, who's basically a pastiche of Superman, essentially. But the whole story takes place in a room, and Apex Prime is being screamed at by his son. Why? Because this champion of superheroes abandoned his family because he fell in love with someone else. And that's the trouble with love. It's irrational and drives people to do irrational things. It's an incredible story. It's a phenomenal human-driven story. So I covered it. So I didn't cover it because Victor was black. I didn't cover it because Victor was a friend. I covered it because the story was good. Right now, having said that,
So Milestone ain't good.
getting into the whole conversation about one of the people start to figure out that like I follow critical thinker and nerd
What is this? Alright. That just broke something.
Yo, that's crazy. My son said I follow.
Oh, you can't.
You can't hear it. Oh, wait. We gotta. My son.
Let's back it up like.
Yeah. Back it up.
Now, having said that,
Alright,
My son is wildin'.
getting into the whole conversation, right, about one of the, like people started to figure out that like I follow Critical Drinker and Nerd Erotic on Twitter. Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, if somebody tweeted out and asked that question, do you follow Nerd Erotic and Critical Drinker? I would have been like, yep. Now, why do I follow them? Because when I was younger, my dad gave me a really good piece of advice, which was this. He said, if you're going to stand for something, then you need to know what the other side believes, and you need to know what the other side stands for.
All right, pause
And
this. Pause this. Pause this. Pause this. Pause this. This is wild.
Oh,
All right, so critical
no,
drinker
bro.
and nerdrotic.
I can already piece it, but let them know. Oh,
Those
shit.
guys are on some weird like comics gate, gamer gate, like racist type shit. And I said I listen. I literally said this earlier, right? And there's a lot of other listen, I know all the YouTubers in that space. I know all the content creators, YouTubers in that space. Because yes, what he's saying is true. But if you look on my Twitter, if you look on my Instagram, I don't follow them niggas.
You don't follow them. You watch it. My nigga, I watch.
I'm subscribed to all of them on like my little burner YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? Like
But like, bro, we like there's politics or there's things that you don't stand for, but it's like, my nigga, I watch almost every one of Trump's speeches that I can find that can give me full context of what the hell I'm looking at. Like, if it, not every single day, not every single one, but I'll watch the shit. I'll watch the shit on YouTube. Am I gonna follow Fox News? Fuck no. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna keep myself informed because I want to know if somebody pushes a button and I'm not looking the right way to see it happening, right? So I understand that, to know the other side, like that's how you get a full picture.
yeah, but if you
But
following
he
somebody,
sounds like I'm friends with so and so.
like you got caught,
What are you talking?
bro. Like this is crazy. Like
What are you talking about?
like you got to see what the other side is thinking. Like what? Like yeah, I agree, but
he DMing him. Sounds
yeah,
like, bro.
nah, he definitely is a fan of their content,
Yeah.
and he definitely follows them because he fucks with them. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not following you. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't care how cool you are. There's some people that there's some listen, I don't even want to name drop these guys, but there's this one book. There's this one guy who's essentially a rocket raccoon, and he started his own publishing company because he was talking about how comics are woke, yada yada yada. And I followed him for so long just because I'm generally curious to see how it did. It did pretty decent, right? Is the comic good? No. I read it. It was generic. If you put that comic in my shelf at the shop that I work at, he wouldn't sell a single fucking copy. It would be in the back issues forever. No one would ever pick it up. Now, do I follow the guy on Twitter? No. Do I follow him on Instagram? No. But I do check to see if we have mutuals, just so I can see who I gotta watch out for. You know, that dude is weird. But
nah, this is like, it's funny that no matter what area of like pop culture fandom, it could be sports, it doesn't have to just be like literature or movies. It could be any avenue. There's these types of, I know this nigga, like I know you, bro.
why you gotta make it about race?
Bro.
Well, I like Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Abraham Lincoln was white, and I'm like, nigga, shut up. Like, I ain't trying to hear nothing.
to what
Stop
the
it.
other side has to say.
Stop it.
Not because you respect them, not because you like them.
And mind you, I don't care if there's a black conservative or like, I really could care less of a shit. Like, what it is like, I don't stand when people just like, I don't know, stand on their word. Whatever it is you want to say, you could have left it. You could have not responded. You could have, but it's like the fact that I know it's hurting you that you gotta drop a 9-minute video because you know you.
Nah, he did 2 videos.
Well, he did, yeah. But I was like,
he did a 9-minute video and he did an 8-minute
so
video.
this nigga did a feature set trying to explain what happened, and I'm just like,
you don't owe anybody an explanation.
You don't, but that hurts you because you know somewhere deep in the back of your mind, you know you did something that might have offended people, or you know that you're conflicted because you probably don't want to believe in your shit, but you're like, bro.
But because you are not right 100% of the time, and they are not wrong 100% of the time. And how could you possibly know whether or not you're right if you reject any opinion other than your own? At that point, you're just confirming your own views over and over and over again, right? And so that's why I follow them. I don't like or respect Critical Drinker or Neurotic, and I have no problem admitting that publicly. If I happen to bump into them at a Comic Con and they're like, "Oh my God, your comics explained. We're huge fans. Do you want to get a beer?" I would just be like, "No," and then I would leave, right? But I do listen to them because it's
That
entirely
nigga
possible.
lying. He
bro.
lying.
No.
He lying.
No. Why are you
All right,
lying,
all right.
bro?
To wrap up this segment,
Yeah.
to wrap up this
Then maybe I'm
segment,
not actually as right as I've been telling myself I am.
Oh, he having a crisis.
yeah.
He having an internal.
To wrap up this segment, he's not beating the coon allegations. He's not. Yeah, like you're not. Like,
nah, bro.
he went on a 9-minute
He
rant
got hurt.
saying he wants to review something based on the fact if he enjoys it or his fans would enjoy it, and his fans are requesting it, obviously, because they've been saying, he said that they've been emailing him, asking him whatever and all this other shit to cover it. So he debunked his own point. Then he was just like, "Oh, well, I don't like black politics, but here's a black political character I like who essentially Blue Marvel." And from what I mean, I know a lot of people like Blue Marvel, but he just looks whatever to me. He's essentially like, the government told me to step down because they think you're gonna side with the black people. And then Blue Marvel said, "I'm not fighting for black politics. I'm fighting for everyone," or whatever. You just said what you said in comic book form.
Basically.
And then you follow these two weird guys, which they have their own fan base that, whatever, power to them, however they got to get their clicks. Then when you got called out on that for following them, you were like, "Oh, I don't agree or respect them, but I need to know what they're putting out." Like, they follow you and you follow them.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that y'all agree on quite a lot of things if you are following him. Like, you like the niggas enough to follow them.
Yes, you want to keep up with them. You want to talk with them, talk shop, do something. Even if it's just on a professional level, you probably rock with them.
And this whole thing of like, "Oh, if they saw me," and I like, bro, I know for a fact you will be in whatever happy hour right after the con.
Splitting apps. You be splitting apps with the niggas, bro.
Listen.
No, look, and if your emails are that blown up with with a group of your fans who would love to see you showcase something, that doesn't just mean they want to watch your content. Don't be so self-informed, like self-absorbed. They also know like what your platform is, and they honestly think that your platform would benefit and people would benefit from seeing something like this on your platform, especially on Black History Month. My nigga, corporations pretend to be black for 28 days every year and then take the fucking mask off. You could do the same technically.
And then I saw in another video. I saw in another video that he put like his picture. He lightened himself up. But then when he went on Twitter, when you go on Twitter, he changed it because I think people were talking about it, and then he changed it. But the reason why I like, if comics, he has showed up to my job before multiple times. I told my coworkers about it. They have pictures with him. If he showed up, right, I would not take a picture with him. I would not respect him. I'm not gonna, curse him out or anything like that. But if he showed up like, "Hey, I'm Rob from I'll be like, "Yeah, sure. Who the fuck cares?" Like, I've never liked these kinds of content creators in the first place, but that's just my own personal bias. But you have the power to get people interested in something that not many people talk about, not many people want to put up, not many people want to feature, showcase. Like, you have a platform that can do a lot for comics, for the industry, for creator owned IPs for static shot like this
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this nigga right here is one good TV show or movie away from
exactly.
becoming
And
culturally
you
relevant.
could be part. You just said you helped put a Marvel character on that nobody knew about.
Yeah,
You
Blue Marvel.
You just said that. Why can't you do it again? Why won't you do it again? There's like it like you saying something, but it's so easy to dissect that it's like, bro, you
You just think the books are woke, just say it.
if you exactly just be on that
just,
side,
yeah,
bro.
just
Be on that side. Like if you want to, like it's okay. Like that just means some people won't watch you, but you probably got a fan base. That's fine.
yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gonna lose a fan base over this, but it's like, yo, bro, like what gets me very upset about this is because, again, I've said this before, one of the writers was a teacher of mine. And for you to call my teacher FUBU or whatever the fuck, that's like deeply insulting because he was the one who got me into the shit. He was the one who gave me the comics. He was the one, not milestone per se, but he definitely did, you know, make sure, or he made sure my friends, my cousins, you know, all these other people that went to his classes, he made sure that, you know, he knew we were nerds and he supported us at a time where, you know, the industry wasn't really too keen on black superheroes and things like that. So I know who John Constantine was because of him, you know. So a lot of these guys are good guys. He's a good guy and he deserves his work, even though he's kind of bitter about the whole milestone stuff, but that's like another that's a story for another day. His work still should be spoken about and his stamp on the industry shouldn't be minimized to, oh, this is just FUBU. Like, what the fuck?
I'll say it, and I'll even say this, and this will be my personal statement. In the community, we don't throw coon out willy nilly
For no reason.
We don't do that. Like that's kind of a hard R of the hard R's for us. And like calling somebody a coon is crazy. And when you say that, it's like I need to know why this was happening. And in that like 9 minutes, I could easily be like,
my black friend.
I could see why people would come to that thing. And like I said, I've never watched any of his shit, but I could just see based on that interaction. I'm like, yeah.
And he had a black girlfriend who broke his heart.
So he hurt.
Wait, pull it up. Wait. If you go back. Wait, hold up. Go. Nah, you was looking at it on Google.
Oh, this guy, Comics Explained.
Yeah. Hold on. Go down.
This one? No.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, she hurt that man.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy was hurt.
Nah.
That boy was hurt.
And then my coworker was telling me, he was saying that he was crying in some video like, we're not getting married. So, oh, wait, look at that shit again.
Oh, damn, he hurt.
Yeah. So listen, we cracked it. We cracked the code. We cracked. Maybe she was a big Milestone fan.
Maybe, yeah.
And he was like, "Fuck Milestone."
Fuck Milestone.
When
they met, like they both were reaching for it.
Well, look,
and their hands touched.
Look at the rock. She got the rock on her finger.
Yeah, bro. Nah, man. But yeah, this was a funny story that not funny, but like this was like. There's been a lot of crazy shit happening in the last couple weeks, and I feel like that was one I just really wanted to touch on because I needed some explanation, and I really didn't.
Look, he beefing. Look, the blurs are beefing.
Yeah. Oh, this one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because this nigga, I saw his reel or his TikTok. This nigga went off. He went off about this guy. He's like, I can't stand that nigga.
Because he's the blurred without fear. Listen, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
this guy, he said he cooked. That's what he said. He said this guy's dead.
Look, I don't think it's gonna be.
It's all clickbait at this point.
Yeah.
But like people gonna, shit's gonna settle. But even still,
listen, the Comics Explained is gonna be okay. He's gonna have his channel. He's gonna find another black girlfriend.
He might go Hodge twins with it though.
Oh boy, yeah, that's when the big bucks start rolling in. Yeah, he could. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this was it right here. Look, that was the white. Wait, go up.
This one.
Go to the left.
This one?
Go go up.
This one. Oh yeah.
That's it. Where he lightened himself up.
Yeah.
Bro, how you get from that?
Yeah.
Wait, that
Yeah.
to that.
It's crazy. It's
Listen.
crazy. My nigga's supposed to look like Big Pun, and he out here trying to look like you from King of the Hill somewhere,
Yeah,
bro.
This
Nah.
is this whole listen. It's like an onion. The more you peel it, the more it
The
stinks.
layers, the layers.
the
bro.
black girlfriend who left him.
Yes.
The whitening of the face.
Yes. Yeah.
The not wanting to be a mouthpiece for black. But look at my black friend here. Is like, bruh.
The first, if you giving out examples, I already know. I already know. But yeah, no, this guy. This will be fun to see how this develops, see how this goes for this guy.
Listen, shout out to Comics Explained.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out. Listen, keep getting your bread, keep getting your paper, but just take that one on the chin, bro, and just drop a video in a month, my nigga. Like,
yeah, just put the milestone
put the
video up,
milestone
bro.
video up, man.
See
It's
that?
not gonna hurt. If anything, the backlash might get you some few views, bro.
I mean, listen, it's getting him. Yo, you know, it's so crazy. I had people come in the shop to buy milestone books because of what this nigga says.
Let's go. You might be the hero we need, not the one we deserve. Like, whatever, the other way around.
So
the hero we deserve. Yeah.
Like, so, and that's why my coworker's like, yo, why are people asking for milestone? And I was like, oh yeah, this happened.
Well, shout out milestone then.
Shout out to milestone.
Another big thing that happened. So a couple videos ago, you were saying the state of Pokemon cards. You'll know things are in trouble when Logan Paul sells his card.
Oh yeah.
And lo and behold, I think just yesterday, Logan Paul sold his card for almost 16.5 million.
Yeah, that's the. Is that like a record?
Yeah, it's making it the most valuable trading card in the world.
Of all time?
I guess so. Yeah, it says officially making it the most valuable.
Look at Ken Golden. Look at that fucking. Look at that fucking. He looks like fucking Gollum. That fucking evil bastard.
You do got a Smeagol face. So what does this mean? Where are we at now? Because honestly, I feel like Pokemon's still in a popular spot, at least in the gaming verse and just overall popularity. Like, there's a few new drops. Pokemon Pokopia is coming out in 2 weeks. I'm actually gonna get it because it's a cozy game and I'm big on those with my ladies. So like, I think I'm gonna get that. But as far as trading cards go, like I don't know what this means.
I like
say what a run.
So I think he's not selling it for no reason, right? When like usually I in my opinion, this is just from me collecting Pokemon cards since like 2012, 2013. And a little bit when I was a kid. So I kind of understand the market a little bit. I'm not an expert, but I do follow it enough. Usually, you know, you get these like ups and down periods. The first one I experienced as like a collector was when Pokemon Go first came out. A lot of people were kind of, you know, Pokemon cards were going crazy a little bit. There was like a few interesting sales at that time. And then the other time was during the pandemic. And then things dipped down for a while, but the pandemic was kind of different. But now this time, it's a weird one because I think the pandemic put a lot of people onto the collectibles market. You know, guys like Gary Vaynerchuk was really pushing a lot of this collector thing. Well, Gary Vaynerchuk, he was one of the first business guys during the pandemic to see the potential in trading cards. I'm pretty sure there were other people, but Gary Vaynerchuk is a name that comes off the top of my head when I think of like all this stuff. So you got this big business guy, Gary Vaynerchuk, talking about collectibles, talking about Pokemon cards specifically, and that kind of put people's eye on the market. And for a long time, the sneaker culture was at a peak of like reselling, buying, and people were selling sneakers for tens and twenties of thousands of dollars and things like that. Now, a lot of those dudes are, a lot of those guys are migrating from the sneakers to Pokemon. Like I was at Soho the other day.
Is that why I'm getting the energy? I'm getting sneaker shop energy from like card pullers now, like these like ripper dudes who are like it feels like hype beast energy in a area that I've never seen before, and I'm like, what's this? Don't feel right. I don't know. Somebody feels so weird.
Um, yeah. So I was in Soho.
Yeah.
So you know how like when you get older and then you start buying all the collectibles you wanted because when you were a little kid or whatever. For me, it's the reverse. Now that I'm older, I have 2 jobs. I do all this stuff. I do whatever other stuff I'm doing. I want to buy the clothes I was never able to buy because I wasn't working hard enough 10, 15 years ago. Like now, I always wanted the Supreme box logo. I always wanted the Jordan 1s. I always wanted the Yeezys. I always wanted the this, the that. So now I'm buying all the stuff I wanted. But for a lot of these people, and for a lot of millennials especially, they're getting into Pokemon mainly because of nostalgia, FOMO, hype, and a lot of the sneaker resellers, now that sneakers are being more mass produced because Nike and all these other people don't want to lose, revenue to the reps and the resellers, they're making them more available.
And I think they've been getting in trouble. I think when that one Nike exec's son got
caught, we spoke about that.
I think that was a big turning point.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
so a lot of these, and then there was there's this one big sneaker reselling based out in LA. They got caught with a warehouse of stolen shit. They were like buying stuff off of a train that was getting robbed, whatever. The point is, well, from what I'm trying to say is, I was at Soho a few weeks ago, not a few weeks ago, like a couple months ago, and I saw a sneaker store that had a big sign, and it said doing trades for Pokemon and Labubu. So I was like, huh. Well, I wonder, because I have tons of valuable cards, so I was thinking of inquiring on, maybe if I could trade some in, I could get a pair of Travis Scott, ones. And then I thought about it, and I was like, never mind. But this is where Pokemon is at right now. When you have sneaker consignment stores taking trade-ins. Fucking trade-ins for store credit to go towards sneakers. That's when, because that's never happened before.
Yeah.
When you have Logan Paul is like, yo, now it's time to cash out. That's kind of, and now he's buying One Piece cards, which is kind of funny. But so obviously a lot of these cards are going to be worth something, but I think now Pokemon is kind of a seller's market. Like if you could get a card, if you could pull a card from a pack, get rid of it, because
yeah, it's not, it's or hold on to it for X amount of years.
Yeah.
Or wait for the long return type situation. Yeah, because right now I think everybody's buying up stuff. You're seeing photos of or videos of people taking pallets of Costco Pokemon packs off the shelves, and people going crazy. Like it is a lot. It is a lot. But yeah, I noticed that was happening, so I was like, hey, hopefully, uh, let's see, it says owns. What does it say? 25 million Pokemon cards. I don't know what that means, but yeah, no, it is kind of weird how collectibles now is like also like the new fun trend thing that's going on, and everybody's asking questions about it now. So especially like at work, like we had the Costco Nikes come out there, and all the people at work were just like all talking, da, 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 da. And it's like random people talking. Every time Pokemon comes out there, they're all talking, da, da, da. I'm gonna try to resell. I'm gonna put it on my like your boy Brian,
Brian's
my,
wild.
my eBay, put it on my eBay with the stock photo type shit. And I'm just like, listen, um, I like that his name actually isn't Brian, so we can call him Brian, and you know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I was like, yo, but yeah, nah. This will be interesting to see how that develops, and maybe we'll go. Werewolf by Night said Nintendo Delusion, as in
Oh, like you know how like Nintendo fans are so delusional that they'll eat like shit off a plate sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes Nintendo fans don't come at me.
I'm a Nintendo fan, and I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, they be like, we eating this year, and then it's just a bunch of ports.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking. I think he was talking
Yeah.
about Rob from Comics Explained.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But nah, I mean it's cool because one of my cards went up like $1,000.
Nice.
The Charizard.
The Charizard. I saw your post. You was like, this. I was like, he was out here being messy,
Bro, you I would never do that ever again.
especially after the Pokecourt incident.
Bro, people,
and like,
yo, I was wilding, bro. I was literally wilding. I'm surprised nobody shot me in the chest and took it off right there. But yeah,
because you don't got Logan Paul security.
No.
Because that's why. But that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, no, I did a card pull video with my boy Steve Skits.
Yo, Steve with the skits.
My boy Steve Skits. It's great. He's got a fun in New York anime collective group where they do meetups and stuff. I recommend checking that out. It's on Discord, and it's like a few hundred people in it, and it's like every time he posts something,
few hundred people.
yeah, bro, it's a nice little Discord. I just made one for the physical media stock market, but I don't got nowhere to really like push it yet. But it's just there. I just made the Discord. But yeah, now we did a card pull video because when we went to a spot in Brooklyn, we went to the what's that shit? Japan Village. While we were there, they were doing like a mass buying event for the new saga, that whatever the saga was, the
Or One Piece.
Azure C7. So we got in the Bandai Namco store. We were just like, oh, look at some figures, hang out. Mob of niggas just in front of the middle of the store, almost like we couldn't get to the other half. And we were like, what the hell's happening? So like, let's wait till the line calms down. And then we saw a bunch of people getting cards, and they sat by the card table, and they was like opening up packs. So we went to the guy, and it's like, oh, they're doing a blind deck build night where everybody buys the cards and they can play with them. But then also like some of the cards go upwards of like 6K because of the manga backing or whatever the thing is. And we were standing in line, and a dude actually was behind us and said, "Hey, can I act like I'm with y'all? Like, is it alright if I say I'm with you guys, so he'll let me buy another pack, because they can only be one per transaction per member." But he's like, so since we're in a group, I can get more. And I'm like, we're like, we don't give a shit. But then he just dropped like $200 on like a box. And the guy was like, I can't even sell the box. I have to open it up and hand you all 24 packs. Like, I can't, whatever shit
That's to prevent scalping.
that's what it was. That's fair. No, that's actually really fair. I get that.
There's some card shops where it's like,
because then they could just keep the box and sell the box as it.
Yeah, they there's this one guy, some shop owner that was telling me like, I guess multiple shops do this, but there was one guy in particular that was saying that he's like, yo, like I could sell this to you MSRP, but I gotta break the seal for you, and then if you want it sealed, you gotta pay, whatever the market is, which is, I mean, I could see it in the sense, for me, like at this point, if I'm buying Pokemon cards or any trading cards in general, I'm just buying to keep it closed because I mean, what are the odds of me pulling a $6,000 card?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. We only got the packs are when we bought them $5 a piece, and they're selling for $9 at GameStop. But the guy sold them to us for $5 a piece, and we bought 2 packs a piece because we're like, why not? It's fun, and we saw the thing of it, and we did a little fun pull video. But like it's still wild that someone's willing to just blow that much money on it for whatever the hype is. So we'll see how this is. I thought the Disney cards were gonna blow up too.
Nah, they I mean they did at when they first came out, the Lorcana,
yeah,
but the scalpers kind of got in
Ah.
the way of that because nobody could actually play the game, so they locked out a big portion of
something. This is supposed to also be a game.
yeah, but I do think that like trading cards, like I've seen people talking about Dragon Ball Z cards, asking for Dragon Ball Z cards now. They're asking for all types of shit because a lot of people are getting priced out of a lot of shit. That's one reason. But you know, that's
But it is what it is for these. But yeah, no. So I'm keeping a lookout for those. Let's see. I pulled up some toy stuff. I don't know if there's any more new toy shit happening. I saw you bought a Batman. What Batman did you buy?
Frank Miller, hot toy. Frank Miller Batman.
Is it this one? Right, it was this one, right?
No, that's a statue. Go down. It should be the. Go up. Go up. Go up. Is there a little video? I think that one.
This one?
No, go up one more.
This one.
It should be that one.
The prop whiz. Let's see what you got.
All right, listen. I don't want nobody in the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to.
This guy just doing the most.
Just the hands. Just the hands. There you go. Everybody want to be creative.
Yeah. They want to show themselves for clout.
Okay. Oh, this is tough. I looked like the suit was like kind of cloth. Is that what it is? Like, is it kind of like cloth like?
Yeah.
Let me get to it. Yeah. That's cool. You keep it in inbox? You open it?
No, I mean these are meant to be opened.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really.
I've noticed that too because they even open, they sell still pretty high.
Yeah, because they're meant to be. They're packaged in a way that you can open it unless you break the plastics. But like generally, most people. I mean, I guess you'll get like a little bit more for it, but in the grand scheme of things, like these things aren't like they're meant to be displayed.
Since they're not mass produced. You kind of once you get them, you get them. How do they come through your shop? Like, what's the market thing? Like, do people trade these in, or does your store like request a small batch type situation?
I don't. I think they have like a deal with Sideshow Collectibles. I think they're partners with Sideshow, and Sideshow is one of the main people that gets the hot toys that sells them to. I don't know.
Just only reason I ask is you will have a few just pop through the shop, and I'm like, how y'all ordering these?
Yeah,
where y'all getting these joints?
And I was surprised because we haven't really gotten any really good hot toys in a long time. The last cool one we had was the Crow. But we just then we just got like a new shipment of the Anti-Venom from Spider-Man 2. The game, and then we got what's this dude, Superman from the movie, and we had him, and then we had like multiple copies of each. And usually, like, I guess a lot of these things, once they hit the stores, they go for a lot of money. And for some reason all of them were reasonably priced, like very
like fleshy skin type shit. That's crazy.
It was very reasonably priced, like it was close to MSRP.
Okay.
And then I was like, man, like, this looks cool. I should probably, like, I don't know. Like I was debating on whether or not because we had the Wolverine as well. We had
Mhm.
the Deadpool Wolverine, which looks phenomenal, and that one was 400. Then we had the David Crown set Superman. That one was I guess close to three something. Then we had the Anti Venom, which was about 300, and then this one was about I think it was this MSRP is like 250. So if I had pre-ordered it, I probably would have paid more for the shipping, the taxes, and the
Mm.
tariff
And you
fee
had just gotten over the.
than just getting it at the store. And that was just like, oh well, you know, um, I guess I might as well just get it
Mm-hmm.
because it's cheap. So, and I know people seem to be really into it because it's selling for $400 now
Mm.
on the secondary market. Um, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty neat. Like that's cool, you know. So, um, I mean, I haven't took the base or anything out. Like I just kind of just opened up the figure and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. But it's very minimalist. But there's also a lot going on to the figure. It's very minimalist. Doesn't have a lot of accessories. Doesn't you can't move the eyes like you would for the Terminator battle damage that I got. So not much accessories, not much things going on there. But I will say that it it is a phenomenal figure. So
I just like that suit design, and then the fact that as he was like mess with like the skin has like a fleshy texture, so like he was like pressing the abs, and they actually like bubble or move like skin would. So I think
yeah, it's
that's a
kind of
really
like a
cool.
little fat suit, a
Yeah.
little bit. That's what it feels like. Um, but yeah, it looks like I've seen different ones and I've seen like I think that's a custom. Yeah, I think that's a custom. But I've seen the weathering kind of differ because I've seen like different pictures of people that had theirs,
Mm-hmm.
and the weathering looks some look better than others. But mine looked good. So but yeah, it was a pretty cool figure. Um, hopefully they'll do a Joker next.
Ooh.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So you look, somebody already won.
Which one? Oh, this one.
Go to the left. Keep going to the left. Yeah, see somebody already won.
400
Yeah,
for your guy. Yeah.
yeah, 400. So
Back claws and shit. Oh, keep an eye out for that. Let's see.
the toy
Twitter.
fair happened. There was a lot of toy news.
Toy fair. Yeah. Let me see what they do.
Mezco, Thundercats. Who fucked up?
Mexico doing the Thundercats.
Oh, Mezco doing a Punisher. You know I like that.
Yeah.
You know I like that. That's what it's supposed to look like.
No, I don't know if they're gonna. Let me see. See if they dropped anything.
It's just a picture.
No, just pictures. Oh, it's like what they're gonna do.
Yeah. A Mezco Robin.
Let's go, Robin.
That's cool.
That was Chevy Chase.
I have no idea what that is.
That's Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Like the Christmas movie or whatever.
The Splinter, whatever.
Okay. Some other shit.
Whatever that is. Okay.
And this little Harry Potter looks like over there.
Killer Clowns.
Yeah.
Mattel. Ugh.
Ooh, I ain't heard Mattel in a minute.
Well, Mattel, they got the license back for DC.
Ah.
So they're trying to, because they usually do the wrestling shit.
Right, yeah. Oh, is this for the movie? For the new movie? Yeah, He-Man. Masters of the Universe. Yeah, these look like Walmart toys.
They said that this is the kids line.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
So
Yeah, these look like for the young ones.
I mean, listen, if they're gonna just bang them up and whatever, I guess that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just sent me right back to where I was. Let's see. Godzilla though. Let's see what we got. Yo, I actually saw at a last con I was at, they had a good Godzilla figure like
It's
booth. And
Tamashi, right?
yeah, man, the shit was cool. It was really,
I
really
saw it
cool.
in person. It looks cool.
It was really, really cool. I would have got something, but it was like it was a lot of money. It was
Like what, 150?
yeah, uh for like maybe Godzilla or like Rodan or something, and then King Ghidorah was stupid. Like this thing was ridiculous. But they didn't have my guy, Gigan, who's my favorite. So like,
I bought the
they don't
Blue Eyes White Dragon monsterverse figures,
mm-hmm.
and that's what like the Godzilla. Man, those figures are delicate.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Like, you don't wanna, like, move it too much?
if it falls, you're fucked.
Mm.
So I mean, it's beautiful. The texture is beautiful. The paint is beautiful on the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I had to buy 3. You gotta buy 3.
Gotta buy 3.
Gotta buy 3. Cause my girlfriend, I bought 1 and then I came home with it and she was like, "Oh," she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I came back with 2 more, and then she was like, "What? Like why? Like she said, I don't what? Like why?" She said, "Why? Like I don't." And then I'm like, "Kaiba," and then she was like, "Oh, 'cause Kaiba got 3."
Yeah.
So when I had saw that they were releasing the Kaiba, I'm like, damn, bro,
That's the setup.
I gotta get 3 now.
Yeah.
So she was like, I get it, but I don't get it. That was like, and she was like, that's like an expensive flex. But you know, when I was watching the reviews, all the YouTubers were like, yo, I wish I had enough money to buy 3.
There you see. There
And
you
I'm
go.
like, yeah, because he has 3. But anyways, Helldivers, McFarlane Toys.
They're doing and Fallout. That's the one that made me click on it, but it's a little.
I think those are like prototypes.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I would if Hot Toys or anybody does a Fallout, that one might be one that I might like. They do power armor.
They do have power armor.
They got power.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fucking expensive.
That's what I figured.
It's 400.
But damn, yeah, that's dope though.
3-0 does them.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't bought one. It's like 400 is power armor. I mean, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. I was thinking like 280, something like that.
So that one's an actual figure that you can paint.
It's Warhammer, right?
Yeah, because people like Warhammer and then people like to paint their shit. So that was cool.
Never played, but I heard it's fire. Was it Toy Fair here?
Yeah, it's in New York.
Oh, nice. Oh, you went, so did you go to this one or no?
Nah, I don't think you could go in there. I think you can, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive. I know a company that I deliver mail to. They have a booth all the time, but now that McFarlane lost the license to DC, we seeing a little bit more like, all right, well, what are we gonna do now that we lost it? So, they switching it up more. We got Hellboy.
Yeah.
The Hellboy figures, I thought that was fantastic. Savage Dragon. So he's doing a lot of the indie characters with the figures, which I think should have been done. He's leaning more heavily into the video game space. I saw that McFarlane Toys picked up Sony. I saw that that's why they're doing the Helldivers. You know, so they're really leaning into the video game stuff, which I think is great because not many video game companies get figures.
Yeah, not many made them, not many did them. That's cool. Got Melina.
Yeah, I don't like the Mortal Kombat figures because they're all repaints, like reissues.
Okay.
Like it's like whatever.
It's fine. Jade. Yeah, they're a little basic, but what was that again? McFarlane Toys. McDonald's figures is crazy.
Go to
yeah.
I
just want to check Witcher.
That looks cool.
That's cool. And that's video game accurate. That's not the TV show.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, this is
I
video game.
played the video
I'm
game
replaying
for a
3
few
right now.
days,
Yeah,
but
I'm playing 3 on the Switch.
oh, I see they got the Elden Ring. They got the Elden Ring replica.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, I thought that was like life size. Never mind.
That would have been cool. They had like actual helmet. And then that Shogun, I think that's no, that's Assassin's Creed. Okay. The arm looks kind of cool.
That looks alright.
Yeah. Which one you say go to?
The NECA horror.
Oh, Nickel Horror.
The Mets fans are gonna go crazy for that grimace.
What did you say? Horror? Something?
Keep going.
DC figures. Oh, these
There you
are
go.
Predator. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they got Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice has a hot toy.
Really? Oh, yeah. I think I did see. No, maybe I'm thinking of Joker. I didn't know he had a hot toy.
He does.
That's pretty dope.
It's still on the website. You can just order it. These look pretty good.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. They got Bob
Oh, Jeff.
or Jeff. This one's Jeff this time. Sandworm. Looks like a posed figure.
That looks cool.
That is really cool. Monsters?
I wouldn't know.
I think that's the Monsters. That's crazy.
I don't watch things that far back.
Yeah, Herman Munster. That's funny. Let's get to this shit though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Different heads. They got what's my guy? So you get the girl half and the little baby Callus. Like a woodland version.
Yeah, oh, they got the tool. They got this. That's cool.
Yeah.
That looks cool too. Listen, man, DECA is doing their thing.
They figuring it out. Getting the weird stuff. There's one actually I want to see right there. Oh no, hold up.
That's Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
That's the first Jason, no? I think
Think so. It looked like
that
almost
might
like
be Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason, or like before he turns into X, when he gets the dome. Let's see what this one is. Damn, that's cool. They got the skull out version.
No, Dead by Daylight. That's cool.
It's Dead by Daylight. Oh, shit.
That's cool too.
Yeah. I like the box. Just the box alone was kind of cool. Hold on, let me come back to it. It's like a little playpen, old school, welcome to dairy joint.
It's like the Cracker Jacks box.
Yeah. Got my boy Leatherface. Is that's supposed to be I Know What You Did Last
That's
Summer?
Fortnite, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
That's dope. And he's got the call joint. And they got the silly one for Scary Movie. That's funny.
That's
What's
cool.
that? Yeah, slick.
Terrifier.
Terrifier art. Little girl. Christmas 3, Terrifier 3. They got 2. That's fire.
A lot of the NECA killed it with the horror stuff.
Yeah. There was one I wanted to check. McFarlane's doing. Oh no, I saw that. But I didn't see the anime part.
McFarlane and Ichigo.
Oh yeah, they're doing Dan to
The
Dan.
the Ichigo stuff looks crazy though.
Yeah,
I own one. Yeah, that one. I own that one.
Ooh,
That one looks nice.
that's pretty cool. Yakuya, nice. And the Ichigo. Okay, got a little spread, little demon slayers and all this, this and that. That's fair. Okay. Who's Super 7?
Super 7,
Yeah.
they're a company that does like high quality toys, but they don't have crazy articulation like that.
Ah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. These are
Yeah,
kind of old school.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they did Transformers that looked almost one for one of the cartoon, but the only thing was they couldn't transform.
Mm.
So like it that Lionel looks cool, but
Yeah, but it's only the knees and that, and like two
yeah,
other joints bend. Yeah, it's cool.
it's not crazy with the articulation.
Those are cool. They feel very classic. It feels like some shit I did get in the 90s. Penguin.
He got the fur. He got the whole
Oh,
suit.
they got the DeVito.
That's crazy that NECA got this.
That's kind of
NECA is doing DC as well.
that's kind of cool.
Listen, I wouldn't mind if they let Mattel do the stuff just for kids, and then they let NECA do the better quality stuff because that's pretty good.
It's the fur and then the fact you can put the cigar in.
Yeah, that's cool. The
Yeah.
packaging is cool too. What's the what the price was on that, but I'll check
yeah,
another
let me
time.
see. Scroll down. Oh, I don't think they. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they don't have it listed yet. But that's what's up. Ones I see Power Rangers is doing something.
Playmates got Power Rangers back.
Yeah. Godzilla versus Power Rangers. Oh, I've seen these. I have a little the little right there on the thing. I got a like one of those little crossover.
Oh, the comics?
No, like above where the Switch games are.
Yeah.
It's like a crossover. I think I got that from your store. Like the little bag clips. You see the little dudes that look like bag clips.
Oh, okay, I see what you
The
mean.
green one is a Green Ranger crossed over with Godzilla. I thought that was such a really cool crossover.
Well, yeah, they did the when they had the Megazord fighting Godzilla.
Yeah. Like it's literally this one, but in like the little chibi bag clip form. But that's just so cool.
That is
Rodan is red, Mothra's pink. I don't know if that's Ghidorah. That's the Rhino guy. I can't remember his name. That's the Spike Ball guy, and that's the dog man, like the weird dog looking dude. I can't remember any names. I hate that I can't remember names. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
These look a lot cooler though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Playmates got them. What's this Toyonku Nation? Oh, that's like another.
It's like they still on forums.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
yeah.
who uses forums anymore?
Yeah. In the deep cuts, but let's see. Anything else new happening comic wise? We can round this out.
Um, Ultimate Spider-Man is ending this week.
Okay. This guy. And you said they were cutting this short, right?
Well, I don't just put comic book announcements because I'm not. Absolute Green Arrow.
Oh, is Absolute Green Arrow? Okay.
Go up, go up, go up, go up. Archie Comics reboot. That's kind of crazy.
This is a brand new day, like the movie, I guess, because the movie's called Brand New Day, and then Dan Slott returns to write.
Why they?
sequel.
Why? Nobody liked Brand New Day.
I don't, that's the name of the new movie too, so that's why I didn't know.
I mean, I guess,
I guess they're pairing up the comic with the movie.
which is the fucking problem.
Let me see what these guys.
Oh, that's like another forum type thing.
Let me see what else they say. Red Roots. X-Men, Iron Man, a new Iron Man.
Joshua Williamson, that's cool. He's a good writer.
Focusing on Tony as a weapon. Then he must get bought out by the state. He must become like a War Machine type. Superman, Spider-Man #1.
That's cool. Absolute Wonder Woman annual. That's cool.
Joker in Batman. I don't know what that is.
I probably talk about the Bade.
Oh, the new Absolute.
The Bade line. Batman series.
Alright, well, looks like right now
Everybody's been
everything's
talking
chilling.
about this new book called Dork.
Dork.
Yeah, it's like D apostrophe.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Image comic. Okay. Oh yes, I've seen a picture of this.
So I've read the book, so this is not gonna be like about why other people are talking about the book. This is just purely like a review of the book. So this is kind of one of the most popular books of February. It's doing crazy numbers on eBay, but that's not really what I want to focus on. So Brett Bean last year, right around Comic-Con, he dropped off previews of this book signed by him and somebody else. They were double signed, some shit like that. Didn't know what happened. No one cared. Probably got thrown out. I know a few of my coworkers took them. Now those previews are worth a lot of money for a free book that they got. So this is #1. It's about a half dwarf, half orc. It's funny.
Yeah.
And his talking shield. It's from the creator, one of the creators of I Heart Fairyland. And it was the artist of I Heart Fairyland. And I Heart Fairyland was essentially like an isekai about a little girl that falls into her toy chest, and she goes to another world where she's a little girl forever and she can't age. That one was a huge hit. It had TikTok talking about it, calling it American comics only isekai, which is fucking ridiculous because Americans invented isekai. Dork kind of has a similar vibe, but with a little more complex story. And it's very funny. And I think it balances a lot of things well. It balances the in-universe politics really well. It doesn't overwhelm you. The first issue doesn't overwhelm you a lot of what's going on. There's not too much exposition to the point where you don't understand what's going on. There's exposition, but there's enough for it to not overwhelm you. There's comedy and there's action. And I think the writing is really, really good. I think this is Brett Bean's first comic as a writer, and I know he just did a Kickstarter for a new one that's going crazy. Um, and honestly, like, I like the I just really like the cartoonish adult fantasy
Mm.
aspect of it. It's very Family Guy because I Heart Fairyland was always like very Family Guy, but in a fantasy setting. Um, and while this one takes itself a little bit more seriously because it has a the story is a little bit more serious and it's just centers around a half dwarf, half orc who is a warrior and apparently he's destined for very terrible reasons to do bad things, but he doesn't know. He's only heard about things that happen. But apparently being half dwarf, half orc is not supposed to happen, and they come once every, I don't know, 10,000 years or something like that. You
Mm.
read the book because I read a lot of shit, so I can't remember every single detail. But um, if you could
That's
check it out, pick it up. There's a second print coming out. Not many, like it's crazy because not many shops ordered the book in the first place. I was able to get my hands on a copy because a friend of mine, shout out to him, he had put me on to it. He was like, yo, just make sure you pick this up, there's a lot of buzz about it, so I picked it up. Just because I heard about that it might be good. um and then on top of that, again, for some reason shops still didn't order it, and there's rumors that 25,000 copies of the second print are supposed to come out. So for a lot of people, that probably might not be enough, depending on how many comic book shops are in America or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this a lot. I like the art. I like the bright, colorful grit that that Brett Bean's art really uh, puts out there. I like the humor. Um, I like the story. I like the uniqueness of it because I Heart Fairyland, I enjoyed it, but there wasn't anything I'm not gonna say there wasn't anything unique about it, but the story was very formulaic for me.
Mm.
But I did enjoy it. But I do think I Heart Fairyland dragged on a little too long, whereas Dork, the character is unique. The concept of the story is unique. Um, the idea that the shield with the eye, that's
Yeah, I think
cool.
it's cool. He'll be able to have like a dialogue with the shield.
Yeah, and then the artist of Invincible, Ryan Otley, he did a cover. If you go up that way, boom, that no, there you go, that one. So that was done by Ryan Otley, Invincible artist.
Mm.
Looks great. Um, and it's got some cool, exciting fight scenes. It's got some funny shit that goes on. And I'm excited for issue 2. Is it the best thing I've read? No, but I'd give it a solid 8.5. Um,
Damn, no, that's good.
yeah, yeah, and
I like that. That's really cool.
yeah. So
Yeah, it reminds me of an anime character that I actually am very fond of. So I like it.
everybody's talking about it on TikTok. So
Yeah,
I guess I thought I'd give my 2 cents on it.
there you go. Yeah. No,
Um,
I'll shout it out because I'm trying to one more stuff to pick up.
yeah, so first issue came out. Shout outs to Brett Bean. Shout outs to Dork. Shout out to the clever name.
It's a really clever name. Yeah.
So
Hell yeah. Be on the lookout for it. Well, these are gonna get posted up like kind of quick for the most part. Like I'm trying to do it like the week it comes out. It comes out. I did it, I think, pretty well last time. So this one should be out in full within the next probably 20 to 24 to 48 hours, and then we'll clip it up and we'll have some shit. People were talking about your toy comments.
Yes.
So we might have a little fandom in the pocket there. And
Listen,
some
we
of this other
gotta
stuff.
we gotta start reviewing those toys.
No, you said that when you texted me. Like, yo, I was like, actually, I wouldn't mind it. Whenever you get your you haven't got your Terminator yet, right?
I been got my
Oh,
Terminator.
you did get your Terminator.
Yeah, I been got my Terminator. But there's mad reviews on that. So,
Well, if we find something dope, maybe we'll we were saying we should get some
some of the
some of the
bootlegs.
bootlegs. We'll get some CTs and some mess toys or whatever the hell they
Yeah, yeah. Listen, and there's another one that they be doing the bootleg Dragon Ball Z shit.
call. Yeah.
They
No, I'm gonna
they
set those
did
up.
a bootleg of the Dragon Ball Z fan art.
Really?
You remember the Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan 100 and all that shit.
The one with the silver hair
yeah,
from
the,
years and years
the
ago.
Super Saiyan 5 and the Super Saiyan.
They
yeah.
did a bootleg of that.
Get out.
I heard it was
bro.
good.
That's crazy. I think it was like Super Saiyan 5. I want to say it was the guy with the Super Saiyan 5. Yeah.
All right, go figure. But put figure.
I'll figure, yeah. Yo! That's crazy.
I think it's that one, the AliExpress.
This one, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, we in deep China for real. I want to get a picture of it. Go away.
Gotta make sure we're not a robot.
Yeah, go away. Ah, they took it down.
They're like, nah, you can't have access to this.
Nah, bro, but I need to see that though, for real. That's crazy. I see people made some statues of it though. It's kind of wild. Oh shit. Okay. Figure arts. So this is the legit one, 192, but I want the bootleg.
That's not the legit one.
Oh, it's not. It's figure arts, not.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, got you. Oh, so this is the bootleg, but this is
the bootleg.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's a bootleg of the bootleg. I gotta do my due diligence on it. I gotta see what company actually did it. Because I know the toy community was.
Yeah. The fact that this exists is crazy though.
Oh, go to the YouTube right there.
Where is it? Where is it?
Boom. Go left.
Oh yeah.
Boom. That's it right there.
That's the one. Yeah. Kong Studios. From Kong Studios. Yo, they got my guy from what you call it? I want these. Those are I want the movie joints.
They cost man money now.
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know what those are. Damn.
I mean, it passed the look test.
There's some fabric on the like skirt. Nice thing.
Oh, you could change the faces out.
Yeah, it's
The fact that they made this fan art into a figure is crazy.
It is wild. Yeah, now I got next episode. I'm figuring out what everything that's got a bootleg toy, because now all bets are off. You got some shit from 2007 bumping. 7-inch figure. Got the 4. It's funny because it's in far off now with the Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, right?
Oh, let me see. Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks good. What the comments say?
Let's see. Let's see. Awesome DB figure. How long did the shipping take? About a week. SK Toys.
Listen,
Yeah, let me see.
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Damn. Page not found, bro. They're trying to keep it from us.
We'll get
We
it.
gonna find it. We gonna find
We'll
it.
get it.
We gonna find it. But yeah, we catch y'all next time. Werewolf by Night, my guy. We catch
Do
you.
you work with Werewolf by Night?
Nah, that's Sway's cousin.
Sway's the best.
Sway's the guy. Brother, cousin, brother. Sway's relative. Yeah, I see him from time to time. You need to come out to the crib, bro. You need to come out to the crib, bro. All right. We catch y'all.